Hi everyone, today I'm gonna be coloring. This is just this page, yeah. I'm gonna be coloring a comic that I already made a sketch of, and I'm also gonna be using my new markers that I got from my mom. And I made like a small palette to, kind of help myself out. So, these are alcohol markers, and they really bleed through, like all alcohol markers too. And my paper is not really made for markers. But yeah, I'm really satisfied with the colors. I already arranged them how I wanted them to be. And unfortunately, two of the markers were already dried out, which was fine because they were just like neighboring colors to another color. So I wasn't too upset about it. But yeah. Here I'm just trying really to figure out how to draw skin tone. I didn't really use a lot of shades. I was really scared to mess up. Overall, I used probably only like 3 colors, but then off video I drew something else and actually wasn't scared of using colors, and it turned out, in my opinion, much better. Have a contrast or something, because I like later in the video you're gonna see this comic compared to my previous ones doesn't really have as big of a contrast, again because I was scared to use colors and it was my first time using those new ones, so it's always a little bit scary. This comic is about my witch Sona and my boyfriend's OC when they've been traveling to, in this comic specifically, they're going to Caliph, quite a big city, pretty far away from where my witch Sona lives. So yeah, they're traveling and they have to get, going because it's morning, but she's sleeping. I just wanted to make a simple, cute little comic. It's not really a comic, just one page of, whatever is happening in there. Comics like that help me usually kind of get out of art block and just, create something, but at the same time it doesn't have really big emotional value, big meaning to it. Like, it doesn't take too much energy from me. Which I've been struggling because I really want to finish the sketchbook, and I'm trying to draw anything. I've been actually recently into these art challenges where you create your own personal character from, those, like, you have to pause. So that was really interesting. I don't think I've ever participated in those, not even like publicly or anything like that, so it was really interesting. Speaking of comics and all those things in general, I was thinking of properly drawing a comic digitally because I think it gives more opportunities, at least for me, even though I really like drawing digitally and it's very satisfying to color. So I've been thinking if you guys would be interested in me posting something digitally, because I know the only one video I have where I draw digitally is not doing well. So I'm really curious what you guys think about this idea. And should I post more about my witchy stuff and I keep asking the same questions every single video, but I still post about my witchy things. But I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I think, fantasy is very, very fun and mysterious, and, I just like sharing the lore that me and my boyfriend come up with. And obviously, canonically, our OC's date, obviously. I mean, technically, it's literally us, just in a fantasy world, how those challenges where you draw yourself in, like, Gravity Falls style or adventure time style, and, all that. So I feel like it's very similar, kind of, if you put it in this perspective. But yeah, I had a big dilemma in this, like with this comic, because my boyfriend's OC does not look like him, like his original OC. This is what he's supposed to look like, okay? and in this video he just looks like a cutie patootie, especially like the drawing of him in the right corner. He just looks like a child in my opinion. I mean, I think it's cute, I think it's really cute, but I really had a big problem with that, and later in the video you guys gonna see. But I overall actually have a dilemma of me not really understanding if my characters look the same to their original design. Like, I have this blindness where I'm like, okay, this does look like it is them, they have the features, you know, but at the same time they still look different, you know. Like, I'm probably not the only one. It just really hard for me for some reason. But anyway, I did not post a video last Saturday like I always do, because I recorded the video too late, and then I was waiting for my markers to arrive because I wanted to, you know, make this video with new markers because half of my markers are dead, and then I was just lazy. I was just lazy and I didn't have much inspiration to just edit this video. I literally edited like last evening, and here we are. And it's not like I don't have free time or anything like that. I'm literally unemployed. Unemployed. So yeah, I really been thinking of recording more shorts. I think for me it has been fun. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly it works, how, you know, how much should I film, because it's only like what, 15 seconds, so it's a bit confusing, but I'm getting there. And well, yeah, I think it's just more interesting if I post if I post more than just one video per week. And with YouTube Shorts, I think I can show more of my like art style in general, because this witchy like lore and drawings is not the only thing I do, and most of my videos are about that. So I think it brings a quite a good change to my like aesthetic, my whatever my channel has, you know. Like, for example, my previous video is about me just drawing in very realistic style that I used to draw a lot with, and you know, now I'm like 50-50. I'm probably like 70-30. I don't really draw in realistic style, probably because of my sketchbook. I just don't really like drawing with pencil in it because of like the paper is pretty scrunchy, which I like, I really do. I have another sketchbook where I draw portraits. Maybe I should make a small little tour of that one, but I have like two drawings in there, but I'll see. With this, like, again, I've been struggling with his portrait. Like, I just can't. I don't know, something is just feels wrong. Like, here he looks normal, okay? He looks okay. But then, for some reason, I decided to completely change that after I did the line art of his face. I decided to just completely start it over, and it was a disaster. I don't know why I did that. His face was completely normal, much better than what I'm about to show you. So here is before, right? Okay, it's okay. And this is what is this? Oh my god. This is actually, it's actually embarrassing. Like, what is that? And I use like yellow paper, so now he looks yellow. Like, what is this? I cannot. Anyway, let's move on from my crash out. I did not realize it was that bad when I was drawing this. However, when I was editing it, I did realize, and I did show it to my boyfriend, and yeah, he agrees with me that the previous one was better, because now like, his face looks like he's a Roblox Rizzler character. Like, what is that? Anyway, yeah, here I'm just drawing a cute bit of the scene between my OCs, and I really like how they interact, because it's literally us. But regardless of everything, the markers, they eat, they're very, you know, juicy, vibrant. The colors are tea. I like it. I also use some of my markers from like older sets, like this Copic marker, but mainly I'm just using the new ones. And I do recommend them. However, I don't know if you guys can even find them because it's probably just random brand. It's literally just random brand. I think it's from China, probably. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do recommend them. They're really nice. But yeah, I guess you can just find any basic markers like that. So yeah, there's nothing really special about them, what I'm trying to say. I've been also thinking that I've never painted on my channel. Like painted, what am I saying? I'm lying. What? I did paint several times with gouache and watercolor. Right, okay. Anyway, I guess I'm not wondering anymore. But yeah, it's a little bit harder for me to film with the colors and paints that actually require medium like water and stuff, but at the same time I really enjoyed the process, even though it also stressed me out because water, and I'm not that great at painting. I'm more a drawing girl. So yeah, let me know what you think about the idea. Maybe I should post more of drawing, maybe painting, maybe I also have oil pastel. I really have any kind of art supplies, just use markers I think the most, especially after I received acrylic markers, which are so good. I should probably record the next video where I use my acrylic markers because they're really nice. I actually should. If you guys could, you could let me know what I should draw with them because they're so satisfying. They're very, very vibrant, very juicy. Anyway, I'm done with this drawing. It took a lot of effort from me for some reason. I probably because new markers. Anyway, I am satisfied with the result. Even though the markers, it's pretty bland. Like the comic is a bit bland compared to my older comics, the previous comics that I have, like this one. But yeah, I still like it. I still enjoy the process. I still want to keep going and making more comic videos. And I'm almost done with the sketchbook, so please let me know what you think. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye bye.